hello everyone, I think. This is gonna be weird. So, I have an old or older Elgato. I've got the Elgato HD60. I've never gotten it to work on my computer. I don't know why I have such difficulties with this Elgato, but for some reason it is the biggest of bitches. It doesn't want to work when the sound works. Like, if I'm recording sound, then it doesn't want to pick up in my headphones. When I'm finally getting stuff in my headphones, the video doesn't want to work. When I get the video to work, the microphone cuts out. It's just like, or it just doesn't want to show up in my recording system. I'm trying to record it in OBS, but it won't let me do it for some reason. And, like, that's kind of where the issue came in, is I've been struggling with this for, like, 6 hours across 2 days, because I just get so frustrated that I rage quit it. So currently my setup is very jankety. I'm using the game capture software from Elgato to capture the image, and I'm using my OBS to capture audio, because the Elgato game capture software does not want to pick up my audio, and OBS doesn't want to pick up the game image. So I'm doing both right now, and I'm gonna try to pin them together, and we'll see how that goes. It's probably not gonna go well. Anyways, welcome to my island. This is Shinzo. I don't know what the latency is gonna look like on here. I know there's like a 1 or 2 second delay for recording, but I don't know how that's gonna play out with everything. So my reactions might be a bit above what is actually happening on the screen. I'm still working things through. This is my first recording ever with this, besides like all the testing ones that I've tried. So anyways, this is Shinzo, this is my map. As you can see, I'm gonna give you guys a tour anyways, but you guys can see that I have like Zen written out on the ground, I have farm, and then I have GY, which is graveyard. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my place. So this is the entrance. I don't have a lot going on just yet. This is KK and my resident services, so that's cool. Over here, or her, sorry, I got all a little tongue-tied. So I have this like nice little area right here. I think it's nice. I like waterfalls. Most of my beaches are not decorated at all, but first things first, I have a bunch of trees here, and I'm just kind of storing them here. It used to be like a picnic area, but these are all just trees now. I have this really not good setup here that I set up like in the very beginning. That's Rasher. Hey, what up, bro? Ooh, fun stuff. Yeah, so I have a bunch of trees, and then here we have the Able Sister store. I've got this neat little vending machine thingy here, which I've had here before, not exactly here. All of this stuff was a bit further back, but I moved everything upwards. I've got all my nice Halloween stuff out still, so this is Nook's Cranny. And they're all right next to resident services, as you can see. So I've got that, and then we have the wonderful museum here. And I have to decorate this, but I want to make this part like a cafe. Like cafe seating and stuff. But I figured it was nice to have my little kitchen there. I kind of want to make this part just like pretty, I guess. And I'm probably going to move this little wooden thingy thing. I am so bad with words, but I'm gonna move this little archway probably to the campgrounds. And then I have my museum, which is fantastic. And we have, of course, the glowing moss, because it's awesome. I'm gonna stop in for a cup of coffee real quick, though, because I need it. My museum is far from being complete. I think I only have like 5 pieces of art. I don't have most of the fish or the bugs. KK, what? How did you go from out there to in here? Whatever. Okay, let's sit. Still just 200 bells. I need my bean juice. This is like my 4th cup of coffee in the game. I love him. I love Brewster. I was so happy when they brought him back. He was like the main reason why I kept going back to New Leaf. Just to have my like daily cup of coffee in the game. It's best to drink it fresh before it cools. I'll do just that. I'm wondering though if they're gonna do the thing later on, one where you can work in the cafe, because that would be cool. Although it doesn't appear like that's the case. I'm in love. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I don't think that's the case where they'll let you work, because in the other game they had like a little fold up counter space where you could go, like, after a few visits, you could like work behind here and help everyone. So maybe not, but what's up, KK? Hey, thought I'd pop in for a quick cup of mud. No worries, dude, you deserve a break. I like the little amiibo station. I've already invited someone. Otherwise, you can't sit here. He says it's reserved seating. But yeah. That's my, like, 4th cup of coffee for the day. I want to get him tattooed on me. That would be great. So yes, I do already have him, but I'm wondering if he'll ask you questions like he did in the previous game that kind of customize your drink a little bit, even though you don't really know exactly what you're going to be getting. I forget exactly what he asks, but, oh god. But he asks some questions that kind of determine, so sorry, I'm silencing my phone right now. But he asks some questions that kind of determine, like, what you're gonna get. Like if you like milk or sweetness or whatever. So then he'll give you like a hot chocolate instead of a coffee or something like that. These are just trees that I need to move. So my beaches are like not decorated at all. This is my little river that I've got started. I don't know what I'm going to put here behind the museum. This I'm hoping to eventually cut out and put a bridge here, because these are all my homes. So this is Coach's home. This is where Diana lives. Mary recently left, which I'm okay with because I love her, but I wanted someone new. This is like my little Zen area, but I don't really want to keep it there. I want to, again, this is just storage right now for these trees, but I want to kind of personalize this and make it like the resident hangout area in their actual neighborhood. But yeah, we'll go up here. And we have Vesta's home right here. This is Rasher's home. I have a nice little seat beside them, or between them. If we go up here, we have Blue Bear and Eunice, who are my 2 best friends. Eunice has a nice little tea area because she likes tea. And I gave Blue Bear a little rocking chair, and both of them get their own little seat by the trees, which I think is nice. This is where Walt lives. Walt is really cool. I'm actually going to stop in, because I heard that you can, if they're cooking in their, oh, weird. It is 1 o'clock again. If they, he wouldn't be cooking though. But maybe he would. Maybe they do get their own little fridges. Kitchens. Let's chat for a second. Except that they put on their snow cones taste all the same. Okay. Cool. Bye, Walt. Send the text. Oh my god. I just tried to type out a text and then send it. Anyways, down here is another little Zen area, which I'm thinking the stuff that was to the right I might put here, because I don't really like how I set this up. I'm gonna have a couple of Zen areas that are just like nice and chill. This is where Kyle lives, so he gets a nice little seat over there, but he also gets this little music maker. And this is Lionel's place right here. So that's all of their things. This is their little neighborhood. And if we go all the way this way, there's this little foresty area, which I still, again, need to do more things with. I'm kind of thinking of blocking off some of this, a little bit more of it, like making more of a fence. And down in this area below me, I'll show a different angle of it, but in that area below me, I kind of want to make like a mini playground, and I might want to put it up here too, just a little bit, with one of the new ladders that we can have. So there's this nice little seated area here, which is right by my house, right there. So I do like it. I like the waterfalls, like I said. And then there's this area here, which I don't quite know what to do with it. I kind of want to move these trees and maybe like straighten this out as a diagonal more, and just have something else there, but I'm not quite sure what yet. And then you have my house. There it is. I haven't changed it yet. I really want to. Even though I really like the way that my house looks, I kind of want to change it too. But yeah, I got my little cleaning area. I've got my little mini garden here with my bears. Got music and a little coffee seat area for me and the little pipes. And then I can just hop across and visit my two best friends, my two little neighbors. Eunice was my favorite villager in the previous game, New Horizons, and Bluebear was my favorite one here until I got Eunice back, which I bought an amiibo card to get her back. As you can see, there's nothing here. There's nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do here. But this is my little maybe playground area. Like tiny, tiny little playground area. In this area, though, I don't know if I want to do it behind everything or to the side. But I kind of want to have those little, what are they called? Like county fair decorations or theme park decorations. I kind of wanted to put those by resident services. This is another little Zen beach area with the two little waterfalls. I don't really know what to do with that yet, though. I have no idea how to decorate my beaches. So this is all going to be farmland. All of this is going to be farmland. I have my pumpkins here for now because they were originally by resident services, but I decided to move them. And this is where my flowers were originally, and I'm starting to try and cross-pollinate them while they're here. Just make more flowers, I guess. But they used to have their own little space and their own pads and stuff, and I moved everything. Oh, sorry, Buggy. But yeah, so that's that. But then here you can see I have farm written on the ground to the best of my abilities, so like where all these brown things are, that's kind of the edge of it. So I'm probably gonna have fences or pathways. Same thing with this is a little pathway. I wanna have my graveyard here. Just a tiny, tiny little graveyard. A balloon! Let me get that. Where are you? You're right there. Heck yeah. Give me that loon. Omu rice? Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Cool. And then this is going to be like my little Zen Garden area. And I kind of have this idea. There's a big space here because I kind of want to bring this water this way and then have like a tiny little pond sort of a thing here. Or maybe more waterfalls. But I need to decide what I want to do with this whole area here. I know I want water to be coming into the Zen area because I used to have that and the graveyard where all of the residents are now. So yeah, I wanted the Zen area, but I didn't want it to go all the way over here. So I kind of cut it off here at this little angle, and I'll probably put fencing there. I don't know what to do with this open space. Maybe put all of my flowers here? Have a little flower field or something? But yeah, this is my little camping area, which I still need to work on. Now that we're actually having recipes, I kind of want to put real food on these tables. And I did just get something from the Happy Home Paradise DLC that I want to put here. So I still have a lot of work to do. But these are the flowers that I grabbed from my original flower area. And I know that it's not all of the flowers, so that's kind of why I'm trying to cross-pollinate a lot of them right now to get all of the, specifically the black ones. I really want all the black ones. But yeah, I figured I'd do a nice little rainbow pattern, and that would be kind of nice. And then here is where I have my mini orchard. So it's mini because before my orchard took up this entire space, like it went as wide as where the bottom corner part underneath where it says Zen, the little light green corner, it was that like deep or wide or whatever. It went that far from the edge of the top of the map all the way to that corner, but I still had a little gap in there. But it was this whole area. So I shortened it, so now there's only like 4 trees each. And then we have the nice secret beach here. And then I figured it would be nice to have this little like rocky path, although I might put sand underneath it. Not really sure. But yeah, and then my house is up there. So that's the tour of my home for now, my island. I don't have a lot going on just yet because I still have a lot of stuff that I need to get. But that's it for the moment. And yeah, I guess that will be the first episode for now because I don't really have a lot else to do at the moment. Dun, da, da. Yeah, so that was everything. And very, very short episode for Animal Crossing. This was just kind of my introduction for you guys for like what my plan is and kind of how I want it to look and everything. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to say with that. Just you know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, this little place. I have a lot of work to do, so I don't know how much I will be recording about me actually doing it or not, but we will see. I don't really know what else to say about it. Not much to say, I guess, but that was it. I guess my color is orange for my airport. My main starter fruit is an apple, which I was kind of disappointed with. I wanted it to be peach, but I didn't get that, but that's okay. And then I just did Leaf's thing, so tomorrow I should have Leaf and I can actually start doing my farm and building on that, which is great. But I also need to do some work to get more Nook Miles, so that I can buy all the things, because I want all the things, and I had like 35,000 Nook Miles, almost 40,000 Nook Miles, and I spent them all on getting the little upgrade thingies, like the hair and the recipes and like all of that. So yeah, that was where like all of my Nook Miles went, and then I had 8,000 left. So, and now I think I only have 6,000 left because I've been buying some things. So now I need to really up my Nook Miles game and actually start doing some of those tasks. But yeah, so that is this recording. I guess we'll see how it goes in editing and everything. If it's kind of weird, I guess it's what it is. I'm still working through a lot of the technical difficulties that I'm having, but this is my setup for the moment. I just really wanted to record this. We'll see how that goes. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, whatever it may be. Bye!